Ever wondered why some people willingly subject themselves to the terror of horror movies? It's a question that delves into the fascinating world of psychology. The reasons are as varied as the films themselves, and the appeal is deeply personal. Let's explore some of the key psychological explanations behind this seemingly paradoxical enjoyment. Firstly, there's the thrill and excitement of fear, a concept sometimes referred to as benign masochism. Think about it, when that monster jumps out, your body reacts as if you're in real danger. Your heart races, your breath quickens, your senses sharpen. This is your physiological arousal kicking in. But because you're safe in your living room or a movie theater, this intense physical response can actually be enjoyable for some. This arousal often leads to an adrenaline rush. Your body releases adrenaline and endorphins, creating a feeling of excitement, even euphoria, once the scary moment passes. It's like riding a roller coaster, the fear is temporary, and the resulting sensation can be exhilarating. This is the essence of benign masochism, enjoying something that would normally be unpleasant because we know it's not real. Another powerful draw of horror movies is emotional release and catharsis. Life can be stressful, filled with negative emotions like fear, anxiety, and even anger. Horror movies provide a safe outlet to experience and process these feelings. Watching fictional characters confront terrifying situations allows us to vicariously feel those emotions without any real-world consequences. For many, successfully enduring the fear and tension in a horror movie can lead to a cathartic release. It's a way to confront and perhaps even overcome anxieties in a simulated environment, leaving you feeling cleansed or relieved. Humans are naturally curious creatures, and this extends to the darker aspects of life. This leads us to the third reason, curiosity and the exploration of the macabre. We have an inherent fascination with the unknown, with themes like death, the supernatural, and the grotesque. Horror movies tap directly into this curiosity, allowing us to explore these unsettling subjects from the safety of our viewing space. Furthermore, by watching how characters react to terrifying situations, we might subconsciously be understanding fear itself. We observe their coping mechanisms and responses, perhaps learning something about our own potential reactions. The fourth psychological factor is mastery and coping. Even though the danger on screen is fictional, knowing this allows us to feel a sense of control over our fear response. Successfully enduring a scary movie can lead to a feeling of accomplishment, a sense of having mastered our own emotions in the face of simulated terror. Some researchers even suggest that this exposure to fictionalized fear can help us in the real world, building resilience to actual stressors by providing a safe space to practice our fear response. Let's not forget the social aspect and shared experience. Watching horror movies with friends or family can be a powerful bonding experience. Sharing the scares, the jumps, the gasps, and then discussing the movie afterward can create a strong sense of camaraderie and connection. There can also be social norms and expectations at play. In some social circles, enjoying horror movies might be seen as a sign of bravery or being cool, which can lead to social pressure to participate, even if the individual isn't inherently drawn to the genre. Then there's the novelty and sensory stimulation. Horror movies offer a break from the mundane routine of everyday life. They provide a unique and intense sensory experience with sudden jump scares, suspenseful music that builds tension, and often disturbing visuals that capture our attention. Some individuals are simply drawn to intense and stimulating experiences, and horror movies provide this in a relatively safe and easily accessible way. Finally, horror movies can offer escapism. Just like any form of entertainment, they can provide a temporary distraction from the stresses and worries of our daily lives. Getting completely engrossed in a fictional, albeit terrifying, world can be a way to forget about real-world problems, at least for a little while. It's crucial to remember that not everyone enjoys horror movies. Our individual personalities, past experiences, and how sensitive we are to fear all play a significant role in whether we find them enjoyable or deeply distressing. But for those who do find pleasure in the scares, it's often this complex and fascinating interplay of psychological factors that contributes to the unique appeal of the horror genre.